Okay, so I just finished last night's episode of House of the Dragon, and I'm not gonna lie. While I have enjoyed this season because I just love this story, I feel like several episodes have felt like filler. I'm gonna be honest. But this particular episode, um, I thought was really brilliant, and there was a lot about it that I loved. So we find out that Adam, um, the sea snake's son that he had not with his wife, because I don't want to say he's illegitimate or any of those things, because he's not. He exists. He didn't ask to be born. He claims sea smoke. And what I think is so amazing about it is he wasn't trying to do that. He ran away because he was literally trying to survive, and Sea Smoke chose him. And I always listen to like the behind the scenes at the end of the episodes, explaining why characters do certain things and why they feel certain ways, because I'm a huge behind the scenes girly. Love a behind the scenes. I'm gonna watch the documentary series of the making of the show. Once the finale airs next week. But um, the creator was talking about, one of the creators was talking about how we don't really know why a dragon chooses a rider. And I think there's something so cool about that. And so Adam gets chosen. And, when Rhaenyra, goes out to see, who's claimed sea smoke, and she asks him, who is your, what is your parentage? And he doesn't tell, and who his father is. And at first I thought he needs to say who his father is. But then I thought about it and I was like, had he said that and basically made that accusation, he probably could have been killed or jailed for doing that. So smart not to say anything. But what I love is that he is such a humble guy. And this actor, I really love him. This is the first thing I've seen him in. His name is Clinton Liberty, which, what a name. But I'm gonna look at his IMDb and go look for other things that he's been in, because the way that he plays this part where he's just so incredibly humble, even though he's done this thing that has killed other people. So it's truly something so remarkable that he's done. Um, but he's humble about it. And I love that, and I think that's really interesting. So I'm gonna look him up. But so you have Massaria tell Rhaenyra, listen, look, girl, I used to, did she run the brothel? Or was that her job? I think she did. I think she ran the brothel. I think Massaria was a madam. She said, listen, girl, there are Targaryen men that got children all over the place. You looking for somebody with Targaryen blood to claim a dragon? There's a lot of people out there with Targaryen blood that can try and claim these dragons, which honestly is a brilliant idea. And what I love about that is, Jace is upset with Rhaenyra talking about, you're just gonna let any lowborn come in here and claim a dragon. We're supposed to be special. We're supposed to be dragon lords. We're supposed to be infused with the blood of the dragon. If anybody can come in here and do it, what is special about us? Who are we? And I think Jace and Aemond, and then especially when you think about, because Jace mentions this when he's talking to Rhaenyra about his hair. When you look at Rhaenyra and, even Rhaena and Bela and Aemond, and you look at that silver hair, that ice blonde hair, and it's supposed to signify who they are, what family they're a part of, that they are royal and worthy and rare and all this. And it's like, actually, you're not. Targaryens are a dime a dozen because y'all's men have gone out and had all these children. And I think like this idea of, you think you're so special and you think you're so unique, but really you're not. I just love that idea being introduced into the show. And to say, like, you look down your nose on these people and you think you're better than them when really they are your cousins or whatever, which honestly is something I can relate to, that you have family members that you don't know about. Because let's just say my biological father was the rollingest of stones, and I kid you not, do not even know how many siblings I have from him, being honest. So that's something I can relate to. So you have these, Rhaenyra says, listen, come to the castle, see if you can claim this dragon. So then you've got, I can't remember the character's name. Actually, let me find the character's name. I just remembered it. It's Hugh. I knew that Hugh was going to be able to tame Vermithor. I knew that was going to happen. So he was able to tame Vermithor. Then the other guy, who's been claiming that he's a Targaryen all this time, actually is a Targaryen and claims Silverwing. And so before I get to that scene where Rhaenyra calls Vermithor, and then she tells Vermithor, like, be calm, serve. Rhaenyra is presented as, like, this gentle queen. She wants to have peace. She wants to be an understanding ruler, all these different things. But when you see that scene, it's like, listen, don't ever forget, Rhaenyra is a bad bitch. Like, this woman is a dragon rider. This woman can have these ginormous dragons. This is the second largest dragon after Vhagar. Obey her commands. And I feel like that's what that scene reminds you of. Like, don't ever forget who this woman is and why she is fierce, literally fierce, and why she wants to claim what truly belongs to her, because this woman can command these ginormous, fearsome, terrifying beings. So, okay, so Hugh claims Vermithor. The other guy gets Silverwing. And, Silverwing is flying all over the city. And Aemon's like, what? What the hell is going on? Dragon. So, of course, Aemond runs to get Vhagar, hops on Vhagar, flies out, and it's like, oh, I thought I was going to see one dragon. I see three. Oh, shit. And he said, Vhagar, turn around. Because we not prepared to handle all this. And that's why I chose this image, because this image of Rhaenyra just standing there with these three dragons behind her as, the dragon queen is just so badass and so powerful in such an amazing way to end the episode. And listen, my money's on Rhaenyra. We're going to war. It's the finale next week. We're going to war. My money is on Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra is about to tear the bitches up. Mark my words. Rhaenyra is about to, let it be known that she's not to be played with, and she's coming to get the throne, and she will treat the people better than you. And so I just really loved this episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I really want to know what y'all thought of this week's episode. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great finale. And I really enjoyed myself. I did. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I know I haven't done like Big Brother content in a few days. I'm going to, but it's like something will happen that I want to talk about. Then it will feel like the time has passed and I don't want to talk about it anymore. So that's why I haven't made a video, but I will soon. Don't worry. So I'll see you on the next one. Dracarys, bitch.